Okay, today we're going to talk about how to find the potential leaks in your Classy Wrap machine. There's a number of areas to check. I'm going to try and go over each individual area, and there'll be separate videos showing you how to replace different parts that may have damage. First of all, if your machine is leaking, you need to check your clear chamber. Check all the way around, all three sides. Check down along the bottom to see if there are any cracks in the chamber. If there are cracks in the chamber, that is a part that cannot be replaced and your machine needs to be replaced completely. If there's no cracks in your chamber, we move on to the lid assembly. The lid assembly has several places that can be leaking. We're going to start with the lid gasket. The lid gasket is the square foam gasket on the bottom of the lid that rests on the top of the clear chamber. If your gasket is old or brittle, you may be leaking air that way. A common issue is someone will take the cord for the machine and drape it into the chamber and then close the lid. This can cause a bump in the gasket that will cause your lid gasket to leak. If that is what's happened, you'll need to replace your lid gasket, and there will be a separate video showing you how to replace the lid gasket. In the cap may be leaking, and that may need to be replaced as well. There'll be a separate video on how to replace the cap. The round top is the cap. Inside the cap is your star gasket. The star gasket is where the balloon seals up against that when you stretch the neck of the balloon. If the star gasket is brittle or old or flaking, it may need to be replaced as well. The next area is going to be your check valve. In the bottom of your machine, there's a little drain, and there's a check valve underneath the bottom of the machine. If you have made some balloons and popped a balloon and debris has gotten into the machine, it's possible some of that debris has been pulled down into that check valve and may need to be replaced. There'll also be a video on how to replace the check valve and how to clear the check valve before you replace it.